Hi, my name is Fazil Roman, and we will discuss. We are going to create our first tag in the server container of the Google Tag Manager. So, firstly, you have to identify which event you want to send and where to want to send. Uh, where if you want to send to the GA4 or the TikTok Meta, where you want to send. So first, you have to identify which event you want to send. For example, this is our website and I want to send this event. For example, someone click this button and this event sent to the GA4 through the server container. So first of all, I have to go to the browser container. I have to check where it is capturing by the browser container or not. So I have to go to the browser container and so go to the preview. So let me check that it is this the tag, the button click tag is firing in the browser container or not. It is working or not. So we are in the Google. We are in the browser container. So this is our tag, button click tag. So uh, as I click the button, so you can see the tag are firing. Now I want to send this data to the GF server container, and then the server container will send to the GF4. So how can we create a tag for this? So firstly, we have to create a trigger for this. So you have to come on the click on the trigger and click on the new and click on the trigger configuration. This is a different trigger from the browser container. So you click on the custom. So let me click on the custom. So we have to, I want to capture the specific event name. So this is the event name, and what would be the event name received. So let me click to the button click. So the browser is sending this event name, so I have to copy and provide there. So when this event would be received by the server container, so this trigger would be fired. So I have to name this trigger. So button click trigger, and we have to sorry, I have to event name. So what is our event name? So I have to save this. Now our trigger has been created. Now I have to create a tag. So you have to click on the tag and click on the new, click on the tag configuration. And because I want to send this data to the GA4, you have to click there. There are two options. First is the event name, and the second is the legacy. It is made for the old version, but it is not usable recent time. So you have to ignore this, and you have to click there. And now they are required the measurement ID. You can collect the measurement ID from the GA4. Other than you have to collect your measurement ID from your browser tag, because this is the same. You have to copy and provide the measurement ID there. So now we have, what would be the event name you have to send this? I want to send this button click. Okay, now I have to select the trigger and the trigger or this ad, and now you can see this the end transformation. Now in this case it is not usable, but it is used as the filter. For example, if the browser sending the information, so you want to filter it. For example, you do not need the email, phone number, or some type of information in the server container. So you have to put the condition in the transformation. So these values would be filtered and would not come in the server container. So now we are not using this information. So you have to name this tag. So let me name this tag as button click GF4. Sorry, GF4, and you have to save this button. So now our tag has been created. Now we are going to preview. So our tag would work or not. So let me check that. We are going to this, and let me let me click on this button. So So you can see as I click on the button, so you can see our tag is fired. So request has been collected. So you can see the request has been collected there. Button click and scroll. You can see in this event. So now we have to check that this event is received by the GA4 or not. So you have to go to admin because we can check in the debug view. So you have to scroll down and go to the debug view. Click on the debug view. So you can see this is receiving the button click or coming. But the question is that uh, when the browser tag or present, so browser also sending this data to the GA4, but it is not true. In this condition, browser are not sending the data to the GA4. So we have to verify. You have to click on the inspect. So we have to verify this. You have to click on the network and let me check that is browser sending where the browser sending this data. Is it sending to the GA4 or sending the to the. So now we have to reload the page. So you have now our page is reloaded. Now you have to click there. You have to click header. So you can see that the data is sending our custom domain. It is that this is going to the server container. The browser is not sending to the GF4. So when you set up the server container, it is the condition in the Google tag. Like we also put this condition that you can see that it is our condition that this GF4 will send this data to the server container. Now this request is receiving by the server container, not the browser container. So this is from me. So through this method, you can create the your tag and in the server container. Thank you so much.